Good evening, people, and welcome back to the NBA Hoops Pod. The NBA Finals is still going on. We're now at Game Five. Game five of the finals. I don't know what Justin's laughing at, but it is what it is. We're live. We're here to talk NBA. OKC Thunder, Indiana Pacers. The series is tied at 2 apiece, going into Game Five. Man, this is gonna get interesting now. This is really gonna get spicy now. How you been feeling?
For me, I think that the games need to be closer together. I just
agree.
want this. I want this series to get over and done with. They're both
Tell me.
good. They're both all right teams, but it's just I don't know. I just feel like with Indiana, they don't really have a superstar, and then Shea has been playing well throughout the series. So
It's just it's just for me as if the all teams is Indiana's in the final. You know what I mean? Like I don't hate the Pacers. I don't have anything against the Pacers. It's just why Indiana? Why couldn't it have been someone else? You know what I mean? Why
I
couldn't
it,
it
well,
why couldn't it have been like a Cleveland? Like a Boston Celtics, like a I hate the Knicks, but the Knicks, come on, the Knicks in the finals will be hilarious. It would
yeah,
be
yeah,
hilarious to watch
yeah.
them in the finals. It would be like for pure entertainment base, like it would be hilarious to watch them.
Yeah.
But I don't know,
I
man.
don't think there's any. I don't think there's any interest in the finals as much as previous years because there's not really any narratives. It's just two good teams playing each other. Um,
Mm,
outside
yeah,
of the outside of the memes, there's not really much going into into these games, and I feel like because they're so far apart as well, it's not like you're excited for the next one. You just want the next one to happen.
yeah.
So, especially considering like with the everything else in the playoffs was so quick. Like there was a quick turnaround with this because it's not really two big market teams. It's not two teams that everyone knows. It ain't like the most marketable teams in either conference. You're just not excited. It's not like superstar versus superstar. It's like a team in Indiana. They're just a team versus another team with a person that's about to be a superstar in Shea, but he's
Mm,
just not there yet. He's just and it was funny. I was watching this video and it was Magic Johnson, and he said a superstar is a person that when he travels he sells out an arena, and I was thinking about it. There's not many of those type of players in the current NBA in the new generation. There's not many of them,
yeah.
and the problem with that being said is that neither what the ones that I think of aren't in the finals. So there's not really a big interest
Mm,
for international fans or for other fans to watch it. I think it's probably one of the lowest
100%.
rated, and other sports are going on. So it's just like it's there.
Yeah.
It's
No,
entertaining to watch when it's on, but it's nothing that I have. Oh, I can't wait for the next game. It's nothing like that for me.
and Justin, how are you doing, my G? Hope you're well, man. Yeah, let's get started. How are you feeling for the NBA finals so far?
Kane said exactly everything that I was gonna say, so I agree with him. So I think we're ready to move on.
Anyways, before I move on, make sure you, man, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Very important that you do so. Subscribe to King's channel. I will put the link in the title right now as I speak. Subscribe to King's channel. Make sure you get him to 40 subs ASAP, people. Come on, people. You know the drill. My new slogan on my channel is "You know the drill." So yeah, you know the drill. Subscribe to King's channel. Subscribe to my channel. We're getting closer and closer to our goals. You know what I mean? We need to get closer to our goals, man. King. We need to get closer and closer to our goals, man. I'm happy with our progress so far on YouTube, man. I can't lie. I think we're doing quite well for ourselves, especially you as well. But you're very undersubbed, man. Honestly, I can't lie. You are very undersubbed, man.
No,
I
I gotta get more content out. But you're on your grind. Multiple shows. This hoops pod as well. I'm happy to be a part of it as well.
Of
So
course, always anytime,
talking
man.
with you guys, and yeah, man. We'll get into talking about the game. I'll let you guys talk first, and then I'll
No.
go
It's
at
all,
the
it's
end
all good, man.
because
But yeah, Justin. Anyways, you can start, man. Start with NBA Finals. How have you been feeling about the NBA Finals so far? It's two apiece now. The last game was a Thunder clutch win. You don't often see that in Indiana. Indiana will win those close games, tight games, but Thunder clutched up and won. Thunder clutched up and won. How are you feeling, man? Talk to me.
I agree with Kane. I want this series to be over and done with as well. I mean, I didn't even get to watch Game 4 because I was at my friend's house, but I know they won, so that's all I know. But I don't know. I just want this series to be done on Wednesday so we can get ready for the NBA draft next Wednesday.
Understand. Understand. Um, for me, I can't lie. I can't lie though, bro. I'm I'm a bit like I'm not really happy with how the finals have gone so far. And it might sound crazy, but it's just the game just don't excite me as it did last year. Obviously, my team were in the finals last year, right? But in terms of this year, it's not just the name of the team. It's just the finals in general just didn't excite me this year. It's because the finals was so uncalled for. Let's just be honest. The finals were so uncalled for, guys. Very, very uncalled for. You know what I mean? So
no. I listen. The two teams that are there are deserved to be there. They've been the best. OKC's been the best team in the West, so they've deserved it. And Indiana just, even though there's been injuries, they've done what they've needed to do to win the game. And for me, I feel like with Indiana in this Game 4, the thing that let them down was the clutch free throws towards the end of the game. And
mm,
as much as we don't like it as neutrals, it's just because we want to be entertained, and I think so far they've been entertaining in the games. I just feel like I don't know why they're so far apart. Is this normal? I can't remember if this is a
no,
normal.
last year it was 3 days apart. The finals were 3 days apart
Yeah,
every time. Last year, game one, um, it was a Friday morning or on around like a Friday, like a Thursday night, and then 3 days later we played again, and then 3 days later we played again. Then 2 days later we played again,
yeah,
and it was 3 days later.
yeah.
So it's kind of a bit like, yeah, no, it's kind of spaced out. It doesn't really make sense. I agree with you though, bro. It really doesn't make sense. In terms of the finals though, maybe because it's the finals. You need extra rest. You can't just keep playing the finals every 2 days. I understand, but at the same time, like it's just so far out. It's just so
Yeah.
far spaced out. But don't worry about the scheduling. Hopefully the
What?
series is
Yeah.
wrapped up very, very soon, man. This NBA season needs to end, man. I can't wait to get into the off season, get into the draft, get into everything, just discuss everything in detail, man. But yeah,
It's going
finals
to 7. It's gonna go to 7. I feel.
potentially. But how are you guys feeling? How do you feel after that game though? Like after game 4. How are you guys feeling after game 4? I want to know your thoughts after game 4.
Let Justin go first, and
Yeah,
then I'll.
just Justin, go first. Just tell me your overall thoughts of game 4. Tell me how game 4 went, how you felt, and obviously tell me how you're feeling for the rest of the series now.
I didn't really get a chance to see it, so
You didn't watch game 4?
no. Like I said, I was at my friend's house this weekend.
Right, right. But did you watch the highlights?
I saw the score, and I saw that I saw it wasn't a good. I saw it wasn't a.
No
I
worries.
don't know.
No worries. King, you can enlighten us on game 4.
It was close. It was close for most of the game. I think for most of the game it was like going either way. It could have gone either way, but as I said before, Indiana just didn't in the stretch. They missed a lot of free throws in the stretch. Mathurin lost some clutch free throws, which could have at least got them within a whisker of winning the game, and it just got away from them in the end. And yeah, OKC did basically what you said. OKC did what Indiana did to them, vice versa.
Yeah.
They clutched up. They got their game back, and it's honors evens now. So it's just win your home court really for OKC. That's all they got to really do now. So
I reckon whoever wins this game will win in 6.
no. I think it goes 7. I think OKC probably win in 7 now. I don't see. It's going to be very difficult for these teams to win away. At this point, I
This
feel like
this NBA Finals really reminds me of what you call. It really reminds me of the 2022 NBA Finals. I hate to remind you, Justin, but the way the Warriors won it, it reminds me so much of the way they did it. Because don't forget the Pacers underdogs, Celtics were underdogs at the time. We were 1-0 up, then we went up 2-1, right? Then it was 2-2. Then OKC, then the Warriors went back home, took the lead 3-2, and then it was over because we couldn't make our shots down in the clutch in Game 4. The Celtics didn't do that. Pacers didn't do that. They weren't clutch enough in Game 4. The Warriors were defensively good. OKC were defensively good. They made their free throws. They were clutch. So I don't know, man. I just think it might be 2022 all over again, and it might be Indiana, and it might be a wrap for Indiana if they lose this game. If they lose the next game, I think it's over for Indiana. If Indiana wins the next game, I reckon they win the finals at home in 6. So for me, this series goes to 6, no matter what. I reckon the series ends in 6, but still, we're still gonna talk about it. The matchups, right? SGA. Talk to me about SGA, Justin. Like, keeps proving everyone why he's the MVP, isn't it? Keeps proving why he's been the best player in the league this year, and why OKC are so heavily reliant on him. Why they so desperately need him in games. Because Chet Holmgren went down with an injury. SGA went over to him and said, "Do you know what? Get up, man. We need you. We need you." Leadership is there. Connection. There's a connection around SGA. The team feels connected, right? This is why OKC are in the finals this year, and that's why they could win it all this year. But Justin, talk to me about SGA, man, because honestly, he just continues to prove everyone wrong.
I don't really got much more to say about SGA except for what you said. That he's proving everyone wrong. So, I now I kind of wish this wasn't the finals because I got nothing. I got not much to talk about right now.
I understand. I mean, this finals has just been so dead. I'll be honest with you. It's just
I
been.
don't know.
It's just
I
been.
got nothing much to say except SG. I don't know. I really don't.
But tell me how both teams can win the series, man. Because it's 2 apiece now. It goes back to OKC. How are you feeling ahead of the next game, though? I want to know. I want your thoughts. I want your thoughts ahead of game 5. Overall thoughts. Just give me your not prediction, but just give me overall feeling, because obviously Indiana have proven everyone why that they're in the finals. Well, they kind of got themselves there. Let's be honest with you. As much as I don't think Indiana should be there, they clutched up for a reason, right? Also, we're talking about a team like OKC, who are even better on offense, who look like they're the best team in the world the way they've been playing in recent times. Yes, it's 2 apiece in the finals, but it's the finals. It's anyone's game. But talk to me about the finals overall, man. How have you felt over these 4 games, man? How are you feeling ahead of Game 5? Just talk to me about these past 4 games. Forget Game 4. Just talk to me about the overall finals so far. You've obviously you've been talking about OKC. You've been talking about the Pacers. Just talk to me about.
I feel like I want to go to sleep during these finals.
I don't blame you. I slept throughout all these finals, by the way. I've hardly watched them all, but I've watched the highlights back. But sorry, Justin, continue, bro.
No, that's. I'm sorry. I know I'm giving dull answers right now, but that's pretty much it. I really want to fall asleep during these finals.
All right, King. Then I guess you can. I guess you can continue, bro.
I'm sorry, I got nothing.
No,
Oh
no.
no. I've been watching it on. When I'm up late, I watch it. If there's other stuff as well, I watch it on playback. Shout out to Sarcasm City TV or playback. They normally stream it, so yeah, I normally watch it on there. And in terms of Indiana, they just need to focus on their free throws because 75% as a team in the last game is not good enough.
Mm.
They need to be at 80% minimum. If they get to 80%, then at least they would have had a better chance to win that game because that's what spoiled them in the fourth game. In terms of the second thing they need to do is to limit SGA to under 30 points. I don't think anyone else in OKC is a scorer like that. So if you can limit SGA to under 30 and force the others to make the shots, your Lou Dorts and then Mandare, they're gonna miss more than they're gonna score because they're not very consistent. And then and then the final thing for Indiana is they need more from Halliburton. He's too busy ghosting in the first half. You can't be doing that. If you think you're one of the best in the world or trying to be that guy, you need to be there for all four quarters, balling out. And you need to be hitting 30, 35 points. And I haven't seen you really do that. Like you do assists and that, but if you're going to be assists and rebounds and all that, then get triple doubles at least. If you're going to get 25 points, get 10 assists and 10 rebounds as well. If you're not going to be a points man, triple double it and be a facilitator at a higher level, at a higher clip, because this is the finals. This ain't no regular day game where you just can put up regular numbers. For OKC, they need to get SGA the space to get big points and also the one thing they did well is they rested him at the right time and kept themselves within the game in the early quarters. They gave him enough rest because he's taking the most pressure because he's going to be the one taking the most shots, doing the most running. So, and Indiana's defensive effort is going to be whole 100% towards him because he's the only lethal points man on their team. Start Heinstein and Chet Holmgren together a bit more. Well, not start them.
Right. King, sorry to interrupt you. You were proven right. They started Heinstein in the last game, and guess what happened? They ended up winning.
Yeah, because I feel like Case and Wallace isn't good enough, and I think Heinstein Chet allows you to have the size advantage, and that's what they need. Because that's what Indiana thrive on. Indiana thrive on size, rebounding, controlling the paint. That's what OKC has to do. So they need SGA to get 30 plus. They need to control the paint with their big men, and they need to have the other guys shoot a decent shot percentage in terms of the free ball. Free ball should be around 45% as a team. If you go below 40, you're going to lose. If you don't give SGA 30 plus points, you're going to lose. And if you don't control the paint, you're going to lose. So those are the three things for OKC. And then, as I said, the three things for Indiana is Halliburton triple-double big man, limit SGA, and hit them free throws. I'm going to need each one of the team to hit 1,000 plus free throws every day because them free throws aren't good enough in the clutch. You can't be missing big free throws.
Is that PACERS shit that you got on there?
No. This is a football shirt.
Is that the Inter Miami shirt that I see?
No. It's my boy's team. It's Portobello FC. He had the team. It disbanded, but it's a nice little shirt.
Oh, right. Sorry.
But yeah.
Chelsea up 1-0 as well, right?
Yeah.
You seen the goal?
Yeah, I did. It was a good goal, Pedro Neto, but I didn't want to disrupt this. That's what I didn't say nothing.
Justin, you want to add your opinions from what King said?
Yeah, these games need to be a little bit more closer. I can't handle blowouts anymore. This finals is not fun if it's blown out. So
they're also adding the the lineup introduction as well. In was it just now Shams tweeted something, I completely forgot what it was. But literally I saw a bit ago. I kid you not. I literally saw Okay, here it is. Fun news: ABC's airing the Oklahoma City Thunder and Indiana Pacers starting lineup introductions ahead of Game 5 of the NBA Finals tonight, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. For the first time, starting introductions will be broadcast at the finals since 2013. Thoughts on that?
That's good. They need to do that more often. Plus, they need to start on time as well. NBA
Yeah,
needs to get better as a collective on starting on time and reduce the adverts. I'm tired of seeing 100. And also, both teams, your mid game shows with the stuff that you put like the acts that you have on trash. I don't want to see all that. You know what? I don't care with American sports. Why are you subjecting people to rubbish shows? Like, just all I want to see is the cheerleaders and the mascot doing some crazy stuff. I don't want to see any of the other stuff, and maybe some of those games where
but
the fans
you know,
come on the court and shoot free throws
yeah,
and threes. But the other
you know,
stuff, it's
but
trash.
but you know what also stresses me out, King? It's the final 5 seconds of the game. Your team is down. It's a timeout. How are you? How are you vibing to the music? Yeah, shouldn't you be nervous? Shouldn't you be nervous that your team is losing with 5 seconds to go? Like
No, they shouldn't be putting music. They should be putting on the music to hype up the crowd. That's the other thing. The crowds are
that's what I
kind of
mean,
dry
bro. Like
biscuits.
you've got 5 seconds to win the game, and like you're losing, and then like shouldn't you be nervous?
Yeah.
It kind of questions me a little bit. You know what I mean? Like the halftime
To be
shows
honest,
are.
both teams haven't been in the finals in a long time, so it's a celebration for them both. So it's just
Yeah,
like, but
this is
it
okay.
comes to
Third
the thing
final.
of it comes to the thing of this. Act like you've been here before. That's what I would say.
This is both. Well, OKC, since they've changed, this is the second finals, but overall, this is the third finals. And what was it? Indiana second finals.
Yeah, but it's long time. Like last time was what, Reggie or
Indiana
Reggie
have only
Jones?
won 4 NBA Finals games.
Yeah.
4 games. This is their fourth win in Game 3. That was their fourth ever win because they lost to the Lakers in 6. In what was it 2000 in the year 2000? I'm not mistaken.
Was that
And
Reggie or was that
Reggie
after
was Reggie Miller? Yeah, Reggie Miller. Yes,
Reggie
yes.
Miller
Reggie
time,
Miller.
and then OKC was the big three or the big two?
Yeah.
Westbrook.
Well, I mean, they had Paul George, they had James Harden, they had Russell Westbrook, they had what's his name again? God knows.
Was it the Paul George one or the Kevin Durant one? OKC.
Oh yeah, KD as well. KD played there as well. KD
Yeah, it
played
wasn't
there.
Paul George.
It was the
Was
big. It
KD.
was the big four. It was the big four.
Wasn't it KG Russell and
Yep, I seen this, bro. I seen this. But what's gonna happen is I think we'll trade for. I think we'll trade for him. I think we'll trade. I think we'll trade him.
Does the Suns have Aiton?
No, the Suns traded him to Portland a year ago.
What big men do the Suns have?
I think Denny Abdia. That's it.
And guards?
Is he a big man or is he a guard? I forgot who he was. Denny Abdia.
And what guards do they have?
You see, when we shift the topic away from the NBA Finals, I literally know everything, bro. You know what I mean? The NBA Finals is so dead. We might as well just give our predictions in an honest way. I'm going OKC to win this Game 5. What do you guys say?
Yeah, I got OKC.
King?
No, Return of the Haliban. Do their thing. We will not back down. We will not back down.
Okay, so this is the roster for the Suns: Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, Bradley Beal, Bobo, Grayson Allen, some Colin guy, Nick Richards, Cody Martin, Tyus Jones, Mason Plumlee, DeAndre Ayton. Yeah, no, Kane was right. They still have DeAndre Ayton.
I swear DeAndre Ayton went to Portland.
Hold on.
He's
unless
in
I'm looking at the wrong
looking at the
roster.
wrong roster. He's in Portland, bro. I swear, he's literally in Portland.
Phoenix Suns / Players 2025. DeAndre Ayton.
He's not there. I swear he's not there.
No, he's in Portland. He's in Portland.
He's in Portland. Like I literally remember he got traded like 2 years ago. Because the Suns apparently didn't want him anymore. They got Yusuf Nurkic instead.
Oh, yeah. Whoops.
The Suns traded him for use. I think the Suns got Yusuf Nurkic instead, and then they traded DeAndre Ayton to Portland. That was a swap deal, I think. But
I mean, the Suns don't really have nothing.
Mason Plumlee.
yeah, he's actually not a bad center, Mason Plumlee. Yes, he shit at free throws, but he's not a bad center.
I'm not seeing Nurkic on this roster at all.
No, he left. They traded him because he got upset with the coach.
But who do you think? But who do you think will trade Porzingis for? That's my question.
If you're getting from the Suns, you should need to get Bobo.
I wouldn't go for Bobo. The guy is hardly ever available, man, or he hardly ever plays. What's the point? We might as well go for first round picks or something from the Phoenix Suns. We might as well take first round picks.
They ain't got no picks like that. Get Bobo, man. The future.
They do. Now,
25, young.
Now, Bobo's been around for a while already. He's been around for a few years already. He's not no future.
Yeah, man, he's 25. He's young, bro.
yeah, but I would much rather go for like a Yusuf Nurkic, or I would much rather go for like a DeAndre Ayton, or even like for example, what you call a Kessler, a Mark Williams, or you know what I mean, bro. I would rather go for these.
Oh yeah, but if
Nick Claxton would be Nick Claxton would be quality, by the way. He would be.
Well, if you're trading to the Suns, Bobo's the only one you can get from the Suns, unless you're going to go for Devin Booker.
I wouldn't go for that. Maybe. Oh, nah. Bradley Beal's gone, isn't he? He's gone. Bradley Beal's gone.
No, he's still there, but I wouldn't bring in Bradley Beal if I was you.
Bradley Beal's good though. Forget injuries. The guy is a good player. He's a very good player. Aside injuries, like yes, I know he has his issues, but come on, he's a good player.
Nah, Bobo to the world and back. You need to get some.
If it wasn't for the second apron bullshit, Grant Williams and CJ McCollum, yeah, you bums, yeah, we would have kept Porzingis and Drew Holiday.
Trust me, man. Respect Bobo. Bobo.com.
I would draft a center in the draft this year. Oh man,
That's the perfect big man you need. You can shoot,
bro. No man.
7'3", 220 pounds from Sudan. Bobo.
Let's just bring Taco Fall back. We might as well bring Taco Fall back. We have the tallest player in NBA history in our team, Taco Fall.
Yeah, you're getting a better version of Taco Fall. That's upgrading in on.
Nah. I'm going for Nick Claxton. Nick Claxton will be a good player for us.
I don't think you get him though. That's the thing. You might get a Kessler because Utah might, move pieces.
Yeah, Kessler would be good. I go for Kessler. Yes, Kessler would be good. Salary dump as well.
Yeah, but on a serious note, from the Suns, you receive a Bobo or try go for Bradley Beal.
Question for you both though. Do you think the Celtics trade away Derek White? Do you think Derek White leaves?
No. You keep him.
What about Jaylen Brown?
You keep him. He's your second guy. You don't get rid of your second guy.
Facts.
You're not get. There is no better second guy than Jaylen Brown that you're gonna get.
Bro, I kid you not, right, King? I kid you not, bro. I'm hearing Celtics fans saying we should tank, and I'm like, that's a disrespect to Jaylen Brown. Disrespect to Jaylen Brown.
If the season requires it, tank.
I wouldn't do that though, because we still got so many good players on the roster that's good enough to get into the playoffs.
I thought the same thing with my team, but without Embiid, we had to tank.
Yeah, but you guys had injuries. That's a different story. Like you guys,
you never know.
Literal injuries.
You never know.
Had literal injuries. You guys had literal injuries. That's the problem.
Yeah,
like literal injuries, like constant injuries. Everyone was out. Jared McCain was out. Tyrese Maxey was out. So that's why you guys had to deal with injuries. Yeah. But that's the thing. But for me, it's almost a disservice to Jaylen Brown because if for example Jaylen Brown was one who tore his Achilles and Jason Tatum was one who was fit next season, right? If for example Jason Tatum was still fit next season, right, and Jaylen Brown was one who tore his Achilles, right? I'd say the energy would be different, I say the energy would be different, bro. The energy is different.
No, I don't think so. I think
because they'll all be saying Celtics still making the finals with Jason Tatum, but with Jaylen Brown, they ain't saying making the finals. That's the thing.
No, without one of your two big stars, you ain't making no finals.
I think no, because the thing is, right? Like, look, Jaylen Brown. This is what I will say, right? It's almost a disrespect towards Jaylen Brown, like the way people are saying we should tank, because Jaylen Brown just came off the back of a Finals MVP season, right? Come off the back of a Finals MVP. This guy has been Jason Tatum's rock. This guy's literally been the heart and soul of the Boston Celtics, right? Derek White. You know how good this guy is. You know how good Pritchard is off the bench. You know how crucial Al Horford could be for 1 year, right?
I would tank. I'll be honest with you. Man said Al Horford, his old ass. Take him to the retirement home.
No. Al Horford for 1 year. He's a veteran. You need a veteran player on your team. You can't.
Yeah, on the bench, not playing.
No, he's not playing. He's not
Cheerleading.
But bro, I can't lie. This team's good enough to make the playoffs. Still, I wouldn't tank, bro. I'll be honest with you.
No, I would tank.
Nah, tank for what though? If we don't get a good draft pick, then we've tanked for nothing. We don't get a good draft pick.
Oh, you would.
What if our draft becomes a bust? Then what? Then we tanked for nothing.
Nah, come on. You know that you have the best drafters in the league.
We don't. We've drafted absolute dross in the last few years, bro.
Oh, what? So Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown were dross when you drafted them?
Pritchard was not the dross. We drafted Aaron Nesmith. Yeah, we traded him away.
And look at him. He's in the finals. You should have kept him.
Yeah, but no, he made the finals with us, bro. He made the finals with us.
Yeah, as well. So not dross.
Yeah, but we drafted Desmond Bane and we traded him. We drafted a lot of good players in the past, but we traded them. But at the same time, bro, Grant Williams, bum. Romeo Langford, bum. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry. I'm not hearing this tanking bullshit.
Oh, so you don't believe in Brad Stevens to make a good pick?
I don't believe in Brad Stevens to draft a good player. I believe in Brad Stevens to make the right trades, not draft a good player. I believe in him to make the right trades. We're trading down apparently in the draft this year. Apparently we're trading down. I think we got the 28th pick, and we're gonna trade down. So maybe the 15th, 16th pick, I think. Apparently, from what I'm hearing. So I trust Brad Stevens to make the trade, but I'm sorry. I'm not hearing this tanking bullshit. I'm sorry. I don't think we should tank.
If needs be, you have to, man. I said tank from the start of my last season.
Okay. I'll say this: if halfway through the season the record ain't getting no better, fine, tank. But if the record's like, for example, we're 20-10, I'm going all out.
If you can make play in minimum, don't tank. But
I think we're making playoffs, bro. I think we're top 5 seed. I think the Celtics team's a top 5 seed. If we trade for Walker Kessler, we trade for a good center, we trade for a good guard, right, to replace Drew Holiday, and get a few backup players off the bench, but we're fine. And add Jason Tatum into this roster the following year, we're contenders again. All of a sudden, we're contenders again.
That's a lot of ifs. And you never know if those things are going to go through. So you just have to, the season's a long season. Injuries happen as well.
But
you're already without your main guy, so any injury is just pretty much.
But I'm not waving the white flag before the season starts. That's just bullshit. I'll be honest with you, we can't do that. You can't wave the white flag before the season starts. After bro, we've contended for 3-4 years straight. I ain't waving the white flag because we still have Jaylen Brown, you still have Derek White, you still have Pritchard, you still have a solid player there.
Yeah, man. That's a great playing team.
That's not a playing team. That's a playoff team at best. That's a top 6 team. That's a top 5, top 6 team, bro.
Yeah. 7 to 10. You'll be there with Magic and the Heat.
Look at this guy smirking as if his team made the playoffs last year, bro. Or his team's made it past the semifinals in the last. His team's never made it past the fucking semifinals in years, and he's laughing, bro. Come on, man.
Yeah.
How's trusting the process? Is it going well? Is it going well?
My process is going. It's been gone.
It's been gone.
It's been gone.
It has been gone. It's been gone.
Yeah.
But anyways,
we had one shot, and we came up against a robot in Kawhi. Unfortunately,
you came up against a a really good Jason Tatum in 2023 as well.
No, I don't consider that one. The one time where we should have, it was Kawhi the robot.
Because don't forget, bro, you were up 3-2 as well, and Tatum took off in the fourth quarter in that game 6.
No,
you could have made the conference finals, but you choked it.
no, the Toronto one is the one that irks me to this day.
I get it.
We would have won it all.
That was fluke, though. I'll be honest with you. That Toronto shot was fluke. Was fluky.
No, Kawhi is like that, man. I would never say anything he does.
I'm not trying to discredit Kawhi. I'm just saying the way the shot bounced in. It bounced off the rim twice.
Yeah, he made the right calculations. Obviously, he's a robot. And he's like he's the NBA Terminator.
If the ball bounces out, it's a different story potentially.
He's NBA RoboCop. He made the calculations. He said,
but yeah,
equals MC squared, and then it went in.
Justin, thoughts on Celtics next year? I'm not tanking as of yet. All right, you know what? I'll save your opinions for tomorrow. We got the Celtics show tomorrow. Don't worry, we got the Celtics show tomorrow. So I will.
All I'm gonna say is I'm not gonna give my opinions on what next season will bring until I see what the hell Brad Stevens does in free agency.
No, I trust Brad Stevens to make the right trades, to make the right draft. I'm not so sure. But I do trust him. He's one of the best GMs in the league for a reason. So I'm gonna trust him to make the right picks or the right draft or whatever it is, the right trades. Try and trade down then. Try and trade down. That's what I would do. I would try and trade down for a solid draft pick, like a solid mid high draft pick. Like I would try and trade as far as the 12th pick, if I could. But anyways, it is what it is. So predictions: OKC win tomorrow.
Tomorrow? You mean tonight?
Sorry, I mean tonight. My bad. I'm still.
Oh, is it tonight?
Yes, tonight. Yeah.
Haliban to win.
Big up to Johnny. Hope you're well, bro. Pacers in 6. Fair enough.
Haliban over Alshida. Down with OKC. Haliban. It's gonna lay some bombs tonight.
But yeah,
this coming from a 76ers fan.
But I ain't waving a white towel until I see it myself. That's all I gotta say about the Celtics. I ain't waving no white towel until shit goes actually eventually wrong. If it does,
no, wave it.
Nah, I'm not waving at the start of the season, bro. That's just small mentality. I ain't doing that. We have
like the green guy in Thomas the Tank Engine, Percy the Tank Engine. That's what you're gonna do. Celtics, Percy the Tank Engine.
We ain't tanking. We ain't tanking, bro. Until you win a championship, then you can laugh at us, my friend. But I'm sorry, you can't laugh. Until you can win a championship in the 2000s, then you can laugh, my friend. That's fine, but you can't.
Percy the Tank Engine. That's what you're gonna be this season.
He can't even get an answer out of him. He's just laughing without reply.
What do you mean? I know where my team is at. You're just in denial right now.
Hey,
don't worry. Don't worry.
We've been contenders for 4 years.
Choo. Don't worry. It's coming. The engine's coming. It's in the distance.
But
my God.
Years, no? But the engine's been happening for you for years, no?
Yeah, don't worry. We've been tanking.
How many processes have you been through? That's my question.
Only one. It was a bad process though.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it was only one.
Nah. You've been through many trust the process, my friend. Even the fact that your star had to come out and say, the Celtics versus Sixers ain't a rivalry because we always kick your ass. So listen.
I don't care what he says.
Say what he says. But he's right though.
Is what it is. I'm not denying that you've had good seasons. Well, I'm just saying next season is Percy the Tank Engine. I'm just saying.
Okay, cool. Cool. It is what it is. I don't think we're tanking, but if you think we're going to tank, fair enough. I think the Sixers ain't going to make the playoffs next year still, anyways. But
See, now you're lying to yourself. You think
I'm not lying to myself, bro. You got to get Joel Embiid and Paul George fit or playing together properly because they haven't played together well enough.
Don't worry. They will be fit, and if not,
No,
they will be traded.
This is the main reason why I always love coming on here.
No, bias aside, you got good players though. Jared McCain, Lonnie Walker. You still got Tyrese Maxey to come back. So you still got those. You got a good core of young players. Yabusele, what is he gonna do? What are you gonna do with Yabusele? Is one question. But yeah,
we'll be better after Embiid. I think the Embiid era will probably have to end. That's the thing with our team.
So you're done with Embiid. You think it's time to say goodbye? You think?
I think we're gonna have to. I
say give it one more year or two, in my opinion, because I don't think Paul George is the right guy to play with next to Embiid. I think you guys should just keep Tyrese Maxey, because look, Embiid last season he had really bad fitness issues. He literally couldn't play a back-to-back game. So I don't know. It depends.
I don't think he's ever going to be able to play back-to-back games. Him and Zion, they're never playing back-to-backs.
No, compared to Joel Embiid was he dealt with some. I don't know what injury it was last season, but he dealt with some really bad injuries. So I'm not so sure what it was.
Hopefully he got the surgery and hopefully he's okay. But I'll see it when I think
he'll be okay.
I'll see it.
Jaylen Brown just got a surgery for his partial meniscus tear. They said he'll be back for training camp.
Wait, he's injured at the moment.
No, a partial tear, but he's back for the start of the season. They've already confirmed.
I didn't even know that. So he's gonna be coming back off an injury. Yeah.
He'll be back for training camp.
Yeah, but that might be a worry. I'm gonna lie to you, because one injury can lead to another one.
No, I think he'll be okay. I
hope so.
No,
I like him.
I think getting the surgery was the right move because it's been long overdue. I think Jaylen Brown should have got a surgery a long time ago. He's been having some knee issues for a long time, so I think it's the right time to get it. And if he misses the start of the season, fair enough, it's fine. I just hope Derek White Pritchard can carry the load for a bit. I think should be okay.
Yeah, no. But if you take a couple losses in the start, it's all good.
I just think it depends who we trade for that can help us. I trust Brad in the trade. I trust him very, very well. I trust him very much in the trade. It's the draft that I'm worried about, who we're going to draft. Because some drafts might not be good enough, bro. Some drafts might not be good enough. Drafts can be a bust. So I trust I'm looking at the trades more. Salary dump. Walker Kessler. That's a good trade already there. But I'm looking for a solid guard who can score buckets of threes, like alongside White and Pritchard. And someone who could facilitate Jaylen Brown while Jason Tatum's out. You know what I'm trying to say? We have to facilitate Jaylen Brown right now. So
you don't need the scorers. You need more of a defensive guard. You need to replace the defense that you may lose with Holiday.
I would probably look towards. Yeah, you're right. I don't know who's out there, but let's say we go and get, for example, Josh Giddey. That would be good in my opinion.
Even like a Jose Alvarado, like someone who's just defensive focused.
I don't know. I wouldn't trust
someone like that. Not him. I'm just giving a name out, but just someone like that.
I know what you mean. But Alvarado, in terms of points, ain't all that. But defensively, he's crazy good. Defensively, he's really good.
You don't need points because you get points from Pritchard, from JB, JT, and from Derek White. You don't need points.
No, but I'm talking about just this season as a whole. Like we might need like a short term. I know I've been saying it, but Lonnie Walker, offer him the bag. Offer him the bag if he leaves the Sixers. Offer him the bag. That's all I say. But anyways, guys, I know we got an off-topic NBA Finals topic. It's gotten boring for me, so we're gonna close it out here. Make sure.
One more thing. How would you feel about the Desmond Bane trade?
Oh, that trade? I think it's an L trade for the Grizzlies. I'll be honest with you. L trade. You're trading away one of your best shooters as well. One of your best shooters. You're trading him away.
Do you think they're blowing it up now?
Yeah, they are. Because Taylor Jenkins has already been fired. So that's one, right? Taylor Jenkins is gone. You're trading away Desmond Bane. I think it's time to probably build around Ja Morant. properly build around Ja Morant. But Jaren Jackson Jr. is a very good player already anyway, so you already got the two players there. Desmond Bain was a good player. Stephen Adams. What's his name again?
Do you think they get rid of them two as well, though? Like fully,
No.
just restart.
I think Jaren Jackson Jr. stays. I think Ja Morant stays. I think you get a new head coach in. I think you build around those two players. You get a solid guard in. Get a solid scorer in. I think Ja Morant and Jaren Jackson Jr. is already what you build around, in my opinion.
Would you trade for Triple J if you could?
Yeah, I would. 100%. He can score. He can play great defense. I would do that all day, every day. 100%.
Would you give them a package of like Porzingis and Drew Holiday plus some other stuff for him?
Okay, I wouldn't go as far as like a package. I would offer them picks.
And Drew Holiday?
No, Porzingis. Because you're trading away Jaren Jackson Jr. for a big man.
Yeah.
Drew Holiday I would use trade for a solid guard. I would swap him for a guard. I would swap him for like a good pick. Or maybe for example, I still think Drew Holiday can get first round picks out of because he's still a really good player. He'll get first round picks for sure. But I'm not looking into Drew Holiday at the moment. I'm looking into where Porzingis will go. For example, I hear the Jaren Jackson Jr. shout, but what if Jarrett Allen becomes available from the Cleveland Cavaliers? What if he becomes available?
He's not going to become available.
Then I go for Jarrett Allen. If he was available, I would go for Jarrett Allen. If you're asking me who's the better player, Jarrett Allen or Jaren Jackson Jr., I'm going to go for Jarrett Allen.
I don't think Cleveland are going to blow up yet. I think they're going to give
No. I don't think Cleveland will blow it up. I just think they might trade away a few pieces away.
No, I don't think you have anything they need unless you're going to give them JB or JT.
Nah, that's
so then I don't think they'll go to you for that.
What about Darius Garland? Does he leave? Does he leave Cleveland?
No, because he was injured for most of the playoffs. So if anything, if he was healthy, I think Cleveland make the finals. So I just think they need to go again.
Any more thoughts on the finals before we close out?
Yeah. All hail Haliban. Hope you win the next game just to make it a bit more entertaining. And
shout out Augusta.
And OKC in 7.
Fair enough. Justin? SGA?
Yeah. Screw the Halle ban.
OKC in what?
7.
Or Pacers in what? I'm going to go OKC in 6. I reckon they win it tomorrow and then they go Indiana and win, potentially. But I don't want to jump too far ahead. I just want to take one game at a time. So yeah. Anyways, guys, we're gonna close out here. Sub to King's channel if you can, please, people. Make sure you do sub to King's channel. Get him to 40 subs. Very undersubbed. Very, very undersubbed. I don't know why he's still on 40. He should be on 200 subs by now. But listen, it is what it is. Make sure you do sub to his channel. I'll be back with King. What's the next show we have? I don't think I see you until next week now because apparently we got F1's not here until next week, right? There's no F1 till And,
unless you come on my channel on Thursday or Friday.
Yeah, I'll see. I'll go on your channel, but also the Club World Cup review, week one review. We'll do that one as well. Week one review so far.
I'll be there for that. I'm also putting out videos. After
I've seen
games.
I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen it. But I will. I have the Celtics show with Justin tomorrow, and maybe a couple of Celtics fans if they can hop on.
I'll be there. I'll be there to troll.
And the United fans and the United show, Rasta. I'll be on Rasta's channel tomorrow in the afternoon, my time, and then I guess that's it. Really, I guess that's it. I don't think we have anything more, unless I do have the Premier League show. Premier League fixture release day. I'll be live 9 a.m. UK time. So tune into that one. Big up to Rasta Stocks. Sub to this man's channel, Rasta Stocks 2654. I'll be live with him later today, so make sure you guys do tune in. But yeah, people, we're closing out.
One second, let me say a couple things.
Sure.
For Rasta, he's gonna be on my channel on Wednesday. I'm going to be on his channel on Thursday in the evening, so like 10, 11 p.m. UK time. And then AAB, aka Augustia. It's not Kick, it's Rumble. We're doing a politics stream tonight, and then wrestling at some point during the week as well. So yeah, a lot of shows, a lot of videos.
Yep. He mentioned that earlier, Rasta. But I'll see you later today. Justin, I'll see you tomorrow for the Celtics show. And it might be an emotional one. But we will be there. We'll talk.
You might be emotional, but
No. Yeah, I am. You're right. I am doing an NBA. I am doing an NBA show. I'm doing a Premier League show with an NBA referee. If you know, you know, King. If you know, you know. If you know,
Nice.
you know. No. If you know, you know. Who do I usually do Premier League shows with?
I know who's he talking about, but
John Goble. John Goble's doppelganger. Anyways, I'll see you tomorrow. And yeah, I'll see you Justin. I'll see you tomorrow, bro. And yeah, people, we're out. Take care. Like, share, subscribe.